Mark, 1-1 today against Darlington in a tough game. Do you feel the result was fair? We could have took more from it.
In the end, I felt it was fair. Yeah, I hope once we went ahead that we could see out the game. At home this season, there has been a pattern of us. When we do get ahead, it seems to affect us a little bit mentally, and I felt that happened today. We sort of backed off a little bit and became a little bit panicky really for a period of time, and they took advantage of that. We knew they were a good side. I knew that their results recently weren't as good as what they deserved in terms of how they were playing. So I tried to get it across to the players that this was going to be a tough game today, and that's how it turned out. They put us under a lot of pressure. We had to work really hard defensively towards the end of the game. They took some risks. They threw 4 up front, and they were putting corners in. And fortunately, our defence, as they have been doing, stood strong and dealt with almost everything that they threw at us. So in the end, I'll take a point out of that game today because I thought Darlington was very good on the day.
As you said, towards the end of the game there was a lot of pressure from them. Do you feel naming an unchanged team for the first time had anything to do with fatigue?
No, we don't play often enough to tire. What does happen is when you're on a run, there's maybe a little bit of pressure that you feel because you want to win that next game as well, and maybe that toll on the players' minds a little bit today, that they felt possibly a little bit of expectation that we should go and win this game today. Like I say, I've got no problems with any of the players' performances. I felt they give us everything, and they, we will take a point.
Goal scorer today, Lewis Riley, his first goal at the Thames side. How important is it that he's going to be staying with us for a bit longer?
Yeah, Lewis has come in and he's done really well. He's goal hungry. He's an out-and-out goal scorer, and we're really pleased to have him. I think it's helping his development. I think he's going to get better game by game. I thought he was outstanding today, and he certainly deserved his goal. And on another day, he could have had 2 or 3. For how tight the game was today, we did create some really good chances. Lewis got on the end of most of them and put one away well, and I'm certain the more time he spends with us, the more goals he will score.
It's a long trip to Hereford next week. What have we got to do to take all 3 points and keep the unbeaten record going?
Well, we'll assess that this week. I went watching Hereford last week. Again, another hard-working team. Our players, not many of them will have been down to Hereford before. I have, a really big pitch, quite a difficult crowd as well that will get on our players' backs a little bit, put you under a bit of pressure. But we're organised, we're fully committed. There's no reason why we can't go down there and give Hereford a very good game. I think they've won today, and what we've got to do is prepare for each game and make sure, fully aware of Hereford, give them the respect they deserve, and then do what we've been doing recently, and that's working really hard at our game plans and try and see out another game.